Hello, everyone. This is Josh, the Director of Operations at BlueDAG. This video will examine how photos can be managed in BlueDAG's evaluation suite. Photo management is available from within BlueDAG's web portal. Photos can be managed on the Findings Details tab and the Photos tab. Photos taken on site with BlueDAG's mobile app or uploaded via the desktop portal can be managed here. Let's get started. We'll look at photo management in the Findings Details tab first. I'll click the Edit button to work with this finding. Now I'll click my main finding photo to open the photo management dialog. From here, I can upload a new photo or manage existing images associated with this finding and evaluation. I'll click here to open a file browser and upload a photo from my desktop. I can also copy a photo to my desktop clipboard and then paste it to the finding. I'll copy this logo image from the BlueDAG website. The image is now stored on my desktop clipboard. I'll right-click on the image text box here and select Paste to add my image to the finding. Here's the image I just pasted. The procedure for copying and pasting images may vary slightly depending on your desktop operating system. These controls allow me to sort my new images by their file names or date stamps. This filter allows me to skip uploading any duplicate images that are found. I'll click the Upload button to store my new images with this finding. A green check mark will appear in the corner of each image to indicate that it has been uploaded successfully. Let's manage some existing photos. I'll click on that option here. Here's my main finding photo. This is the image I see by default in the Findings Details screen. Here are 3 additional photos for this finding, including the 2 we just uploaded. In this area, we see all of the other photos for this evaluation, whether they are associated with a finding or not. I can click on any photo to associate it with my current finding. I can also drag photos to reorder them. If I want to delete a photo, I click the red X icon in the upper left corner. I click this middle icon to set any photo as the main finding photo. To edit a photo, I click this pencil icon. I can clear the main finding photo without replacing it by clicking this clear icon. We'll take a closer look at some of these functions when we switch to the Photos tab. I'll close this dialog. I'll save this finding to update it with my photo-related changes. Now let's switch to the Photos tab. I can manage every photo in the evaluation on this tab independently of the associated findings. Like the Findings tab, photos are organized by sections, areas, spaces, and findings. I can click a location or finding to expand it. In this exterior section, we have a doors area containing a couple of findings. I'll click this finding to see the associated photos. I can upload new photos to this finding from here by clicking this button. The Photos dialog is the same as what we saw in the Findings Details area with all the same functions. Most of these functions are also available directly on the Photos tab. For instance, I can reorder the photos for this finding by dragging and dropping. I'll move this photo to the leftmost position, making it the primary image for this finding. Note that the info box says Main Photo when I hover over this image with my mouse. I also can delete a photo, make it primary, or edit it. I'll click the pencil icon to edit this photo. The photo opens for editing in our built-in image editor. If I want, I can change the file name for this photo here. I can also override the default photo description with my own descriptive text here. This text will appear as a caption for this photo in my evaluation report if I select that option on the report generator. I'll click Change to save my custom caption. I can also make a few changes to the photo itself. I can draw an oval or a rectangle on the image. I'll choose the color I want to use. Now I'll select the rectangle shape. By clicking and dragging, I can draw a rectangle on the image. I click the green Confirm check mark here to keep the rectangle. If I don't confirm, my change will not be saved. For instance, if I choose the Oval tool, click and drag to draw an oval here, then click the arrow tool. The oval disappears because I did not confirm it before changing tools. Now I'll draw an arrow. If I don't want to keep my latest change, I can click the red X to cancel it. I can redraw it, or I can select a different tool. I'll confirm this arrow to save it. I can draw rectangles, ovals, lines, and arrows. I can also add text to my image. I'll select the text tool, then type the text I want to add here. I'll click the image where I want the text to appear. I can make the text larger or smaller with these controls. I'll click Confirm to save my text. Additional functions are available in the image editor. These controls allow me to zoom in and out on the image. I have undo and redo controls to revert and restore changes I've made. I can rotate the image 90 degrees left or right. I have 4 options for saving my edited photo. The first option will save this edited photo and make it the primary image for its associated finding. The second option saves the edited photo and replaces the original with this revised version. The third option saves this edited photo as an additional photo for the finding, leaving the original image unchanged. The last option saves this edited photo to a new finding. The original photo and its associated finding are unchanged. A new finding is created with this edited photo as the main finding image. The new finding will not have a master barrier selected, but one can be chosen using the barrier finder. I'll save my edited photo as an additional image for this existing finding. Here it is on the Photos tab. I'll place it just after the original photo. All images are displayed as thumbnails by default. If I want a closer look at an image, I can click it to open an enlarged view. In this view, my mouse pointer becomes a magnifier that I can use to examine the image. Clicking anywhere outside the image closes this view. I can expand all the sections, areas, and spaces by clicking the Expand All Areas button. To fold them back up again, I can click Collapse All Areas. I can expand a single area or space by clicking the Expand button on its title bar. If any evaluation photos are not associated with a finding, I can see them here. The first photo in this section is my report cover photo, which is displayed on the Overview tab and can also be included in my evaluation report if I choose that option on the report generator screen. That's it for working with evaluation photos. Please get in touch with us if you have any questions or would like more information. Thanks for watching.